Hey everybody, and welcome to my closet. Yeah, I'm in my closet. So why am I in the closet? This is going to be my first video of my series called Closet Confessions of a Quarantine Vixen. Yes, this vixen spent a lot of the quarantine in the closet. Why was I in the closet? Like most of you, my kids were at home. My husband was at home. It was a lot of noise. It was a lot of stuff going on when they first shut down the schools. My husband had just got a new job here in San Antonio with UTSA. So they were recruiting and getting to know each other, doing a lot of recruiting through Zooms. And I didn't know anyone down here. So the wives of the coaches, we had a lot of nice Zoom happy hours. I had some with my TU alum, and it was too loud out there. So I was like, bump that. If I want some peace, I'm going to bring my computer in the closet. I'm going to bring my wine in the closet. If I wanted to read a book outside of, having my little happy hours in here, I brought everything in the closet. So today, what do I have in here in my closet? I've got my beautiful antique tray that I put all my glass liquor containers and fancy bottles, but I would bring that in here, and I would bring my glass of wine. Sometimes I'd bring the whole bottle of wine in here, depending on, but sometimes I would be like, Nick, I need more wine. Just depends on what all I was doing up in this closet. I got my computer in here. And I got this cool new book. I'll share a little bit about this book that I got for my birthday from one of the coaches' wives. I won't tell you which one because ain't none of your business. But it's called Burn After Writing, and it's actually a really dope thing. So I'll do a little piece of that every time that we get done with some confessing in the closet. But we also have a little visitor. You can't see him. He's laying here. Can't believe he's being still, but little Bo's here. Can you say hi to the peoples? No? Okay, he ain't got nothing to say. So, Bo's here. So, anywho, around this time when I was beginning to have my happy hour quarantine Zooms, I was in the closet. This was around when we first moved here in April. So from about April until the beginning of June, I spent a lot of time in this closet. And thinking back to that time, those were times I was thinking about, like, what were my preconceived notions about people who could get breast cancer. And one of the first things that I thought about, one of the first myths that I thought about is that, like a lot of women, I thought that women under 40 really couldn't get breast cancer, or that it was a super, super low chance of it. I didn't know anybody who had breast cancer under the age of 40. And I, like a lot of women that I know, was told that I don't need to get a mammogram until I'm 40. I continue to do, the annual pap smears, and I would always ask, like, should I have a mammogram? And they'd always ask me, do you have anybody in your family? Does it run in your family? And I would always answer no, because it didn't run in my family. And so we kind of developed that idea that women under 40 can't get it, or doctors don't think that we need these mammograms. And I think now, like, they need to change that idea because, like, and I was a sociology major at Tulsa, so I believe in, don't tell me something without giving me facts. So when I share things with you guys, I always make sure that I have something to back it up. So this was an article that I was reading about breast cancer on Healthline. Healthline.com, you guys can find that, and I'll put the link in my bio. But for breast cancer, it's considered to be rare in your 20s or 30s because there's only like 5% chance of you getting it in that group. But for females, it is the most frequently diagnosed of all the cancers, especially in women ages 65 to 74. The median age is about 63. But recent data has shown, and this article was done in 2021, that breast cancer is now the most common type of cancer for women younger than 39. Now, when I was diagnosed, I was 38. And I did not have any symptoms, like I've told you guys before in other videos. I just so happened to do a self exam, and that's going to be the other myth that I want to talk about. But if you know that you could get it, that there's a possibility, even though it's a smaller percent, I think that you should do the mammograms younger, and doctors should start having women do mammograms younger and younger. And a lot of that has to do with insurance. You know, some insurances won't pay if it's before 40 and all that. Bump that. Like, give me the test, okay? I ain't got time to be trying to, no. If there's a chance to avoid what I went through in the last year of my life, give me the test, okay? Give me the mammogram. Smash it like a pancake. Don't care. Give it to me. Okay, so I'm going to read this sentence right here. It says, most recent data also shows that breast cancer is actually the most common type of cancer among young adults ages 15 to 39. 15 to 39. Okay? Accounting for 30% of all cancers in this age group, according to a 2021 review that was done. Okay? 15 to 39. My daughter right now is 14. Now, am I going to make her start doing all of that at 14, 15? Probably not. But it's something to think about, because if you didn't think that you could get it in your 20s and 30s, and you could get it all the way down when you're 15, that's crazy. Like, so that's just something that you should think about when, you know, I don't want you to be misinformed thinking that, oh, I can only get it when I'm 40 or above. Because sis, you can get it when you're younger. Another thing that's a myth is that a lot of women are scared to give themselves self-breast exams. Baby, touch yourself, okay? It's something that I do every time I get in the shower because, number one, the water sometimes is so hot, I'm trying to protect myself. But everyone should give themselves a self-breast exam. And don't do it as frequently. Like now, sometimes I'm so paranoid that I do it a lot. And then you're like, oh my God, like every little change, you think it's something. But once a month is about the recommended amount of times that you should do it monthly, okay? Once a month. But here's the kicker. People are fearful to do it because they think that if they feel something, that it's automatically breast cancer. And that's not the case. 80% of lumps that are found in women's breasts aren't even cancerous. So it could be cysts, it could be a lot of things. Some women's breasts change around the time of their monthly cycle. But isn't it better to be safe than sorry? I know I would. And I'm so thankful that I do self-breast exams, you know, because it saved my life. At least it gave me a longer life. You know, who knows if it comes back. But for women that are under 40, we have the highest reoccurrence rate. And we also have the highest death rate because, number one, we don't get the mammograms. We don't think that we could get it. So protect yourself. There's no reason why you shouldn't be giving yourself self-breast exams because it's important. And then the third myth is that only people can get breast cancer that has that genetic gene, and that's not true either. I myself do not have that genetic gene. I've been tested and I don't have it, but I got it. And there's a lot of women that don't have that gene that get breast cancer. There are people that do have the gene that haven't got breast cancer yet, but they do preventative measures to try to keep it from happening. Okay, so just think about those three things. Don't let those myths be the reason why you have, a further stage in breast cancer, or you're not being proactive in your health, because those things are important information to keep you from getting breast cancer and from getting it to spread. All right, so shout out to Dr. Shauna Robinson, Houston, Texas, my sorrow, Delta Sigma Theta, for this dope t-shirt, workout pants. I am going to try to do a little something today, just a little something. Okay, I got my little breast cancer awareness socks in here. I had to get comfy since we're in here talking, right? So I got this book, and I'm going to end with this. I got this book from one of the other coaches' wives. It's called Burn After Riding, and it's really, really cool. And it helps you with like being positive, having self-care, things like that. So every day I kind of want to read something out of this, something fun about yourself, things like that. I wanted to read let's see. So you guys can kind of get an idea of what this book, what it's about, right? So it's like a feature-length interview with yourself, right? So it's just kind of like an experiment with different subjects in there where you can get an idea of where you are in life. Some of the elements are random. Some of them are, deliberate, but it just wants you to see and to focus on a representation of yourself, right? So I randomly just pulled in here. My bookmark today is one of my business things from Hair Couture. If you're ever looking for wigs or hair extensions, any type of hair loss solution for any of my sisters that are going through breast cancer or hair loss, alopecia, any of those things, look us up at NWA Hair Couture on Instagram. Like that plug, don't you? Okay, so some of the things you can't even really see. Some of the things just have a line and then a space for you to write. So I'm just going to pick one, and this one says to write down things that make you laugh. Okay, so I myself make myself laugh. And I feel like if you can't make yourself laugh, baby, loosen up. You too tight, okay? My husband makes me laugh. We're a lot alike. We play around a lot, but he makes me laugh, and so do my kids. My family is pretty darn funny, so I get a lot of my comedic sense from them. But I also like to watch, well, I guess that's not something that makes me laugh, but a lot of the stuff comes from just people in general, listening to other people talk in their stories in their life. But mostly I say I make myself laugh because I'm always doing something stupid and silly. And if I can't joke with myself and sometimes take the seriousness out of it, I would probably be a very, very unhappy person. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. I'm trying again to bring you guys videos every week. But again, this is my first episode of my Closet Confessions of a Quarantine Victim. So we'll be coming back with more and more videos from my beautiful, huge, extravagant closet with my wine. So next time you guys grab you guys some wine, your pet, your computer, whatever, and join me in the closet for our Closet Confessions. Y'all have a great day.